I have been affiliated with Heritage Church for some time before I actually came to be a member here because of my son. And I've been praying for them and the leadership team for a long time. And I'd say about 6 years ago, I started having this recurring dream. And it was about a building, but I didn't understand it. I just knew I had it a lot, and I had it so much that it became routine to me. And then one day, my son was visiting me in Arizona, where I lived, and I woke up that morning and I told him, I keep having this weird recurring dream and I don't understand it. And he said to me, well, tell me about it. So I did, and I told him it was about this building that was on an off-ramp, and it was about 4 stories high, and of each floor there was something different: a worship center, a community center. Around the sides were offices, community space, even a university. And he had this expression on his face, like, I just have to tell you something. And it was at that point that I learned Heritage might be pursuing this building that was on an off-ramp of a highway about 4 stories high, and that had been a call center, and that the outer offices eventually might be used for a variety of things, unknown at that time. And when he showed me pictures, it was uncanny how similar it was to my dream. And ever since I shared that with him, I've not had the dream since. At one point, I came to see my son Jeremiah, and I had the opportunity to go see the building, which we now know as Bridgepoint. I've often wondered why God would give me those dreams when I was so far away, and didn't understand why He would connect me to Heritage in that way. I believe it was to be a part of what is happening here in this city, in this community, and what Heritage is doing through that building, which is now Bridgepoint. So I never thought in all my times visiting the Quad Cities that I'd actually be a resident here, but a couple years ago, I felt very drawn to this place and like, this is where I needed to be. And at that point, God just started moving things in me that this is what I needed to do. And so I got on board. I put my house on the market on faith and sold my home and moved here March of 2018. I came here on faith without a job and just trusted God to take care of things. And through that time and His faithfulness, He has provided a home for me. He's provided a job for me and a community. What I love about Heritage today is the diversity, the inclusion of other people groups, and I love that Heritage is bringing them into the family and making them feel a part of things, showing them that Jesus is for everybody, and we love everybody, no matter what walk of life they've come from, no matter what their past looks like. I love seeing how God is at work at Heritage.